Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today guys, I have some nice hot water cornbread here. This is something that I enjoy with my beans specifically. Some people like it with their greens and cabbage and stuff like that. But we're going to jump into this video and I'm going to show you exactly how I get this done. Alrighty guys, so I have right here, this is some yellow cornmeal. That's just regular cornmeal. And I have me some all-purpose flour. This is about 4 or 5 tablespoons of salted butter. And I have a little bit of sugar. And I have some water that I'm going to boil, get that nice and hot. Alrighty guys, so I have my water already boiled now. Don't think I have to show anyone how to boil water. I hope not. But in any case, I'll add my cornmeal and my flour and my sugar to this bowl. And guys, I'll have the exact measurements inside the description of the video. Now I know some people don't put flour in theirs, but I really don't like just the regular texture of cornmeal by itself. I always have to have mine with a little flour. So I'm just going to get this mixed together. And also guys, I like to have my butter at room temperature. That way, oh god, Kenny. Okay, that way is nice and softened, because I found that if you just pour that hot water onto the cold butter, by the time you get the consistency that you want, that butter is still not going to be melted. So I like making sure that my butter is nice and soft. Then I just kind of make a little well in the middle like this. And then I can just pour my hot water over the top of that. First, I need to zoom this in so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Alright, so then I'll just add my hot water into this. Now, there's not an exact measurement for this water, guys. You're just going to have to add it slowly until you reach that consistency that you want. Alright, so I'm going to add some more water inside of here. And what you're kind of looking for this to do is kind of come off like in one ball, like how bread dough might do. You definitely don't want this to be too loose or too runny, because that's just going to ruin everything. Alright, so you can tell this is still pretty dry, so I'm going to add a little bit more water inside of here. Alright, and now this is starting to look like how you would want it to look. Kind of like Play-Doh or bread dough. That's just going to form into one ball. Alright, so once I get it looking like that, then that'll be enough liquid to add to this. You definitely don't want to add any more water to it than this. Alright guys, so I'm going to move on to my next step, which is going to be forming my patties. Alright guys, so let's shape these into our patties now. And what I like to do, I like to just spray a plate or something with a little bit of bacon spray, because I want these to sit for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. I think they fry better when you just let them sit for a few minutes first. You can make these as big or as small as you would like. Now just take a scoop, and guys, also when you let it sit for a little while, it cools down, so that hot water isn't actually burning your hand. Alright, you just want to form them into kind of like oval-like shapes. like that right there. And I'm going to do another one, and then I'm going to get the rest of these made. I normally get 6 out of the measurements that I'm going to have in the description of the video. That's like 6 kind of medium-sized ones. If you want to do something smaller, then you definitely could get about 10 or 12 of these. Alright, so once you get it done like that, then it should end up looking just like this. And I'm just going to let these sit for about 10 minutes and I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back. Let's fry these boys up. I have me some vegetable oil in my pan here. You don't want your oil to be too hot at first, because what's going to happen is it's going to brown really quick, and it's not going to be done on the inside before it gets too brown. So I like putting my oil on like a medium high heat and just kind of letting it slowly come up to temperature, as opposed to having it on a really high fire. Alright, and I'll let it sit on that side until it gets nice and brown. Then I'm just going to come in and flip it. You can see it's starting to get a nice golden brown color, holding together perfectly. That's exactly what you want. That's why it's so important to have the right consistency, so that it's not breaking apart. And I know I shouldn't be using a spatula in this pan, but I absolutely love these kind of spatulas. Alright guys, I'll be back when it's time to take this out and get my second set in. Alright guys, so let's give that one more flip. You can see that has a nice beautiful brown color on it. Tail, these are nice and crispy, so I'm going to go ahead and just get these out and get these set aside. Then we're going to work on getting our next batch in. And I do like draining mine on a paper towel, guys, just to get some of that excess grease off of it. Alright, so now I'll get my next 3 in. And after that, we are going to have some nice hot water cornbread. I got me some lima beans and salt joel already made. And that's what I'm going to be having for my dinner. Okay guys, so this is the last 3 coming out here now. Just going to get those on our paper towel, get those drained off. Then I'm going to take my thumbnail and a couple videos, and I'm going to plate it up. And I'm going to have me some nice hot water cornbread and lima beans. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am going to give this a quick taste test. Got me some nice hot water cornbread. Got me some lima beans with some salt joel in it. Some sausage in it. But that's secondary. Nice hot water cornbread. Crispy on the outside. Let's see how this tastes. Nice and tender on the inside. That's perfect. This is the best way to eat it right here. Dip it in that bean. That bean is piping hot. Look at the steam coming off of that. bean and that sojo. Now you guys are not gonna trick me to burn up my tongue, because this is too hot. Okay. That's good, guys. Let's put it in there like that. Alrighty, guys. I'm about to go in. Hot water cornbread. Make you some. Alright, guys. I am back right quick. I need to show you guys something that I forgot. I have sausage in here. The sausage right here. And I've been buying this now for about the past 2 months, and it is so good, guys. And the name of it is Smithfield. I think you guys can see that. Smithfield Poker Kielbasa. Don't quote me on the pronunciation of that. But it's in a natural casing, and it is really, really good. So when you're in the grocery store again, definitely look for this. Alright, guys. Peace. Alrighty, guys. You should definitely give these hot water cornbread a try. Guys, when you get this, it should be Thursday, and I am going to be busy Thursday and Friday, so I probably won't get to upload another video until Saturday, more likely Sunday. But if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And until next time, guys, peace.